Welcome to Crusader Kings 2, The Adventures of Asmodeus, the very evil demon lord with the very evil stats that we have ever had ever. Today, two holy wars are basically the difference between us and having denounced both Shia and Sunni, because all we need is Al-Najaf, Mecca, Medina, and Baghdad. Al-Najaf and Baghdad being the same duchy, Mecca and Medina being the same duchy, so this is all very convenient. Now, oh, he's dead. Died coming to severe injuries like 2 years ago. Okay, so we could have gone to war last episode, but I'm just an idiot. So we'll go ahead and we'll deal with that as soon as possible. Then I guess taking Mecca and Medina would be a better idea because two religions have that as their holy site. Well, many religions obviously have Mecca and Medina as their holy sites, but taking that one would kill two birds with one stone. With both religions, whereas only Shia has Baghdad and I think only Sunni has Al-Najaf, or the other way around. So this one I think makes the most sense to start off with here. Plus, I mean, they're extremely weak right now. 4,700 men makes for an easy battle. What do we want to go for? It is Hijaz, right? It is, right. Let's go for Hijaz then. Where are my retinues these days? Because I know we've got some somewhere. There they are. Bring them down here. Deal with this first. That's going to be a fantastic start to the episode. Oh dear. Having so many lovers is exciting and fulfilling. So much love, so much desire, but very few heirs. Not that I'm bitter. You can make it work. You can make it work, my man, I believe. We are stressed now, though. We can't know much about that, but we can summon ourselves a pet cat. A lovely kit to help reduce our man's stress down a little bit, huh? What wonderful news! Oh, this must happen at the end of yesterday then. So I actually looked up all of the, and I feel like I have a decent knowledge now of all of the breeding mechanics, for lack of a better word. So it's always within, obviously they find out they're pregnant 2 months after it happens. Then 7 months later you get your babby being formed. There's lots of other background secret multipliers that occur as well, lots of hard-coded stuff. Basically, it's way more complicated than just your fertility score and their fertility score. Like, if they're your lover, that increases it by 0.5 times. If they are, and that increases it by 0.5 times. Not, it's a 0.5 times multiplier, otherwise that wouldn't work. If you're married and they're your lover, it's a 1.5 times multiplier. There's a lot of complicated stuff going on in the, I assume it's in the defines lure file if you want to go and look for yourself, but I'll have to take a look at that myself at some stage. But this is all available on the wiki. I can put a link to that in Discord somewhere for those of you interested as well. But it's way more complex than just fertility score, funnily enough. A lot of people seem to think, and I was of the opinion myself, that maybe our court size has something to do with it. But given that our court size is 29 out of 85, I don't believe that that would affect our fertility to that extent. 29 is honestly not a large court size for CK2 at all. Bearing in mind 20 of the people at court are our concubines. That's really not that large. Given that, you got to remember in Game of Thrones, when we were playing that not so long ago, there were characters with 80 to 90 characters in their court, or the Carthene characters, and those guys were still breeding like rabbits, so I'm not entirely sure, to be honest with you. Oh, my daughter, the bear. Ah, she is indeed. It's all broken. My normal traits have broken. They didn't survive the series transfer. Well, I mean, we know that she's a normal woman, right? We can quite clearly look at her there. Normal woman description. Disappointing, really. Another one. So it's our daughters that aren't getting Perganant. Oh, no, never mind. Siren is also Perganant with our child. Now, I can't help but notice magical corruption has faded away, so maybe that was literally it. Maybe that magical corruption that we got from casting all those spells were the things causing it. So ideally, we want to be very careful, because it was like a minus 45%. Even then, it's not massive, but got to be very careful not to use any magics like Tainted Touch, Abductions, anything like that that will add to the magical corruption. That seems to be the thing that's making us not be able to have Babby formed. So we'll be very, very cautious about that in the future. Right, my friend, give us your holy sites, and I won't say no for an answer. We're going to take that one. This should be a very quick war. I think all we might have to do is just siege some of this stuff down. Troops count for no war score these days. That's very obvious. That's just base CK2 for you right there. Let's go back to leading troops. A lot of people still think that the leading troops affects your fertility. I couldn't find anything about it. I was skeptical that it did anyway. I know the Game of Thrones mod CK2 Plus adds a modifier that is like in command minus 10 fertility. Harpy died of the plague. In the base game, though, I can't find anything that might indicate that, so I'm going to assume that's not a problem. Speaking of the witch, yeah, I would say it's not a problem, although it is 2 months before what we've just done. So if we have a kid within the next 2 months, then we know that it's not really a concern whatsoever if one of the concubines is pregnant within the next 2 months. Anyway, another one. Holy shit. I was away, wasn't I? That actually might be an indicator that maybe that's the... I don't know. It doesn't matter too much anyway. We'll just go for it. Another daughter. She's demon spawn. Erinez, welcome. I trust the word, but I need to go back to that Wikipedia page and dig up some more, don't I? Oh my god, our troops are melting. I need to stop forgetting, or I need to stop underestimating the fact we are playing on very hard here, so we can't just bash down our troops like that and then expect them to be okay. Okay, let's get everyone together. Let's deal with these rebellions first, and then we'll get all these troops together and go and help out with the Holy War. I'm going to say no to this. I'm going to say no to this because this will contribute to the magical corruption, which of course will mean less kids. It's Isidorus. Welcome, my friend. Strong. Rubbish name. Colossus. We've had many Colossuses. Have we got Centaur? We haven't had a Centaur for a while, I feel like. We've got another one. Oh my god. Whatever change happened to Ammon seems to disappear. Fate is indeed cruel. Fate is... Oh my god, he was weak, but then he disappeared? What the hell happened there? I have no idea. Does that mean that if we do end up giving him the, Does that mean if we do end up giving him, say, Genius, for example, that it can just fade away? I assume he just died bent just fine because he died more than anything else. Very weird. Okay, let's deal with these rebellions because this is getting out of hand very, very quickly. Okay, hopefully that's it. Present Revolt for Alexandria has ended. Then that one should be the other one dealt with too? No? Oh, is that them there? Art and Peasant Revolt. Yeah, it is. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay. You go deal with those guys then. We'll take all of these troops and we'll probably split it in half. So we'll go for like 15,000 roughly. Send up to his capital and we'll keep 15,000 down here to do the Holy Wars a bit faster. There we go. He's gone. Erenez, also Perganant. This is good. Okay, so I think we can finally safely say that leading troops does not affect fertility. Hopefully we can quash that now. More concubines. Look at this. More concubines. Cacodemon. She's not a demon though. We're only going to take the money. The dream is 20... concubines who are all demon spawn. That's the final goal for this campaign. No, we'll say that's a relief. I'm not going to question it. My god, she's strong as well. Not demon spawn though. Again, because her mother's not a demon. I mean, Thrift. There's no point even trying to educate these kids out there. We are really just rolling the dice. Minotaur. I feel like we haven't had a Minotaur for a very long time. Erenez also. This is so good. Oh my god, that was it. I think it was genuinely the magical corruption that was affecting it. That's unreal that would have such an effect, despite the fact that we started like 200% fertility. Maybe it's event-driven a bit more. Like, if you have magical corruption, don't let them get Perganant, or at least lower the chance massively. Siren, also pregnant, and it's probably also something to do with the fact, I shouldn't say that it's entirely down to that. Could also be to do with the fact that we spent ages seducing them all, so that could be a big player as well, even though we're breaking up with a lot of them, unfortunately, here, just from RNG. Oh, we are a werewolf. Are we actually a werewolf? I mean, this is the lunatic event, obviously, but there's also a chance. I mean, I think our mother was a werewolf. No, I don't think we actually are. She was definitely a werewolf. Oh, but modifiers don't exist. I don't remember what happened to her. Oh, burn at the stake, I do remember now. And she was pregnant. That's a real shame. We could have ended up with another demon spawn there. Okay, 28%. This war's taken some time. I'm getting distracted with all the daughters and all these many kids that we're getting. Not that that's a problem by any stretch of the imagination. Right, merge these guys together. Let's get our second best commanders on here. We'll just take that other army and merge it all into the center and have, we'll just have Asmodeus lead that. Oh, I've already done it. Excellent. Bash all these down. Even, like I said, we are still playing on very hard, so even doing this is extremely dangerous, even though we have 84 Marshal. Another daughter. Demon Spawn, Genius, Hunchback daughter. Fine, I'm okay with that. Again, there's not much point training them, but we'll try and do something with you here. Yakta is also Perganant. This is so ridiculous. RP got plagued as well. This is the problem with the Demon Worshipper Society and making it so widespread. So everybody's tainted touching everyone else, and they're all just getting killed. There's not a lot we can do about that either. I mean, they're always going to get enemies. There's always going to be ambitious characters, especially when they're our heir as well. Chances are they're killing off one another, now that I think about it. That's the most likely scenario, is they're all tainted touching one another to try and get possession of, or try and be designated heir, essentially. A son? Oh, a shitty son. Why can't we rename half these kids as well? Oh, because it's a grandkid? No, you can still rename your grandkids. I don't know what's going on with that. What have we not had for a while? I mean, I could start Colossus the Second. Hang on, that's a name? Okay, that's clearly something I've done there. So it's very, very good. Trabdus. We haven't had Trabdus for a while. Okay, let's get this war out of the way. Stop being distracted by children. Kill enemy. That was a brave battle, I will admit. They sent 3,000 men at 8,500, and now they've just given us that on a silver platter. Wow, that was a much bigger duchy than I expected. My god. This is all one duchy? Holy shit, wow. You know what we might do? If possible, I'll make a... If we can have any more vassal theocracies now, we can't. That's a real shame. I was going to give it all to just a vassal theocracy because I thought that'd be kind of thematically appropriate. Right, let's go for my religion, my culture, and preferably not a ruler. I'm going to sort by marshal. Let's give some marshal... Oh, she's got dedicated life to the sword, so we can't land her. Here, you can have it instead. No? There we go. This absolute powerhouse of a character deserves some land. Not she's got like fertile brawny, which gives her a load of fertility as well. Wear the dragon, wear the tiger, and light foot leader. She's nuts. Okay, let's get our troops together then. Let's try and rebuild the retinue somewhat, because I have a feeling we've taken some losses, or at least need to let it reinstate? No, hang on. Reinforce. That's the word that I've said probably 1,000 times. We need to let it reinforce for a while, because this it's been knocked around quite severely. Why have our wonders paused? When did we ever go into debt, pray tell? Bear in mind, we've got $8,000 dues. Stonehenge? What? Well, sure. What? Oh, not the Stonehenge. Like a Stonehenge. They're building it in Mecca. That's incredible. We can't build that because, I mean, we can build something else in Mecca. I think that might be appropriate. A big statue of a horse. I mean, it's incredible. It's incredible. Absolutely. What else could we build there? You know, I'm going to build a big statue of a horse in Mecca. That seems just the most appropriate thing I could ever do in CK2. Well done, team. Well done. Give yourself a pat on the back. That's definitely not going to offend anyone. Okay, let's get all these troops together. And then I think next up, we probably want to go for... Look at all of these fucking... Oh. Presents me with a child. Is it my child? It's my child. Oh, no. So that's a different child. Pay heavily to deal with it quietly. Child is of my blood and I'll take care of them both just in case it's born a demon. It's not born a demon. That's a bit disappointing. Okay, never mind then. Well, it still does have our demon blood distantly, so might be useful. Excellent, excellent. Another demon child. This has gotten out of hand. I'm really glad it is getting out of hand, but it's getting a little bit annoying. I'm not gonna lie, to have constant. I think the dynasty is safe. I think the dynasty is definitely... Oh my god. The best part is if we were to expand it any further, it would all just be the same shit over and over and over. Oh god, we had a son with the polar bear? Oh, I don't even want to think about that. Yeah, wow. Actually, I'm kind of surprised a lot of these other daughters haven't had kids. Is that really all the kids that we've had from our daughters? So there's actually only two pure demon daughters out of the entire mix. Unreal. Let's mark those as special interest then, because those are very special interest, given that those are the most pure demons we've got right now. Organized baptism for them as well. There we go. Whatever. There we go. Fantastic. And then you as well. That's really annoying that only two of them ended up being full-blooded demon spawn. And all the rest are obviously high blood demon spawn as well. But that's so annoying that all of these are just... Oh, no, wait. It's just not... No, that's the same character. Yeah, wow. Unreal. Okay, well, never mind. Then we can always marry them and try and bring things back together. How about we just throw some complete chaos out there? France here is a big barrier to a lot of our goals here. Obviously, we need some of their provinces to add to our empire. Honestly, they are a complete fucking mess in terms of border war. So why don't we just sick China on them? I sent them one of the swords that we picked up from our many wars. Go for it. We're not going to assist. We're just going to let China deal with it, because China seems to have been pretty powerful this entire campaign. I'm also going to ship him off some... Oh, he's ill? Oh, that's annoying. I was going to say ship her off some other people to help buff up our respect with them somewhat, because we've lost a lot of points. I'm not going to China anymore. I think we've had enough of going to China. Thank you very much. What have you got for me, though? Yuan Compendium of Medicine. That's completely pointless. We are literally an immortal demon lord, but thank you anyway. More to the point, we're immortal. So in theory, we'll have infinite daughters because, well, obviously, unless we get our head chopped off, but that's hopefully not going to happen anytime soon. What have we got, then? Is everything all safe and ready to go? Next goal, then. What are we looking for? We're just going to kill off the Abbasids again, right? So let's start work on that one. What can we work on in the background, though? Because this is going to take probably quite some time to have this kid bumped off. Let's go back to the intrigue tab. So Jerusalem, or Judaism, I should say. We need Dhofar and Hamadan. I don't know where either of those places are, so let's have a look. Dhofar and Hamadan. Oh, fuck me. It's miles away. Okay, well, that's going to be a pain in the ass to try and get. And Hamadan? Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, so we're going to have to start heading up into... We're going to have to go to war with Persia as well, which is quite large. And we're going to have to go to war for Abyssinia unless we start fabricating claims. It's either that or we do many holy wars. To be honest, not a big deal. We wanted to do holy wars anyway, and I imagine these guys are fairly weak right now, given that we've completely crushed them in at this stage. Yeah, I mean, 9,500 men. That's more than safe. So let's bring our retinues down here a minute. And is this all one massive unit? Oh, yeah. 3,600 out of a potential 11,000. Sorry, 111,000. Not too bad. That's a pretty decent retinue, I think. Oh, we summoned another demon. Oh, Blessings of Azazel. Did we seriously not have that yet? Hang on. Greedy, Gluttonous, Wrath. So we've got Blessings of Azazel. We've got the Blessings of Balberith. We've got the Blessings of a Satyr, apparently, or a Satyr. Blessings of Belial +3. Okay. Blessing of Vetis. Blessings of Anvus. So what are we missing? Like a stewardship buff? Azazel, Belial, Vetis, and yeah, so we're missing whatever the stewardship demon is. But that's Balberith, isn't it? In the form of a tax modifier? I have no idea. I don't know if there's anything special if you collect them all. Tanks came free, very cool. But I have no clue. So we'll just wait and see if that happens. I just never play as part of the Satanic Society for hopefully obvious reasons. It's so broken. Broken as in does not favor the player at all. Like, you just die way too... How fast are those troops? 5,800 soldiers per month. Holy shit. They've reinforced so high, we're immediately being crushed by attrition. I think we should split them up. What do you think? Should we split them up into 2 retinues of 50,000 rather than, or 60,000, rather than that one absolute unit? Let's go for whatever is on our way to this holy site then. Is this all, what does this count as? Oh, that's all. Okay, so 2 more holy wars against these guys. We've got that other Jewish holy site. That seems pretty good. And then the other holy war against the Abbasis is on our way to the other Jewish holy site as well. So which one was it? We want this one first. I'm going to ship you guys off to the capital. You guys do the sieging on this way then. And then hopefully while we're doing this, the Abbasid Emperor will die off. Now, in this scenario, it is still worth it to assault things down, because as we assault, we're lowering below the attrition, then they're able to reinforce higher than when we started the assault with, if that makes sense. I mean, we're back up to 16,000, it's taken no time at all. This is pretty good. Yeah, I like these ridiculously massive retinues. Can we get them any higher? We're not the highest military organization either. And that's another, what's that, like another 12.5%? Oh, no, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. I'm looking at supply. Yeah, retinues is another 200% to your base size, so it's not really going to be that much for us. Still pretty significant, though. There's a lot we can build in the capital, bear in mind. We still have not ever seen the end of Flogi's Techmod. So even now, the fortress, we need siege equipment level 7, but we still need poor district, citizenship district, paved road. Those in turn need, like, popular customs. Maybe we can get that. We actually can. Nice work. Okay. So we've got everything besides Noble District. We need City Construction level 7 and Siege Equipment level 7. City Construction level 7, we're really not that far off. Another 100 points. And then Siege Equipment, we need another... Oh, that's going to be quite far away. Man, this is so nuts. Flogi's Techmod is such a... Like, imagine if you played from the really, really early game, like the first start date all the way through to the end, then you might actually be able to get to some of this ridiculous endgame tech normally, but obviously we're playing with all these other bonuses, ridiculous amount of learning, etc., etc., then it allows us to get to it a bit easier. But I've no idea how this is meant to be balanced for the base game. It just seems way, way too ambitious. I suppose you've always got some options in that case, but yeah, it's a pretty complex thing. 99%. Okay, that took no time at all. Thank you. Have you got any more troops? You got any more of them troops I can kill? 100%. That'll do. Thank you, Battle Grandma. Appreciate ya. What have we got next? We could always go for full truce break mode, but it does seem weird that the Demon Lord of the Satanic Empire would be abiding by regular sort of war rules. It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Ah, Siren is Perganan. Excellent, good news. How are we looking on the Abbasid assassination plan? We can bribe a couple more people to get this. Oh, that's it. Just that one fella, huh? Okay, you know what? That's still like 286%. Let's also yeet our spy master over there as well to help things out a little bit. Currently building a spy network in Man. Not relevant anymore. Thank you for... Are you really the best Mysticos? No, you're not. Sacked. Centaur, distant relative. I assume that's one of our Spanish relatives there. No, one of our Greek? Epirus. Well, what relation are you to us then? Colossus the Tenacious. Centaur the Money Pincher. Who are you? It's a really distant relative. Basilis Colossus the Hammer. Whoa. They are a real ancients. That's Minotaur's grandson's distant... Oh, that's crazy. That's a really weird dynasty. That's nothing I've done. They've just earned their own way. They've forged their own way in life. Very cool. Okay, we need a new court chaplain. Then I am trying to proselytize as much as possible. Let's check out the religious map mode and sort of see what we're up against here. We're not doing too bad at all. I mean, our central realms all around the Nile has obviously converted quite a lot. We've got like this province that we've only just picked up. Ah, fuck, I'm in my man over there. We've only just picked this up as converted. That's very, very nice. We can't corrupt any more provinces either by the looks of it. Who would like this then? Did we get the whole duchy or have we still got usurp it? God damn it. You're at war? What? Excuse me, I would like that if you don't mind. Usurp title. Can I usurp this title before July? Okay, give it a second then. Oh, he's dead. What a shame. Get the retinue back up to the top. Let's get this last holy site dealt with. Run, my boys. Okay, and then while we wait for that to kick in... Oh, what the hell happened there? Splinters? Oh, they splintered off. The Abbasid's just broken apart? No, just a weird, like, split state there. Press some vague promises. I want to deal with this one before we go for any more wars, because I'll forget to manage all the titles, then we get a shitload of rebellions. Ah, Siren also died of the plague. They're all killing one another. Oh, Great Pyramid of Khufu has been reformed. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, right. Where is that then? Great Pyramid of Khufu. What can we do with it? Oh, there it is. It looks lovely. Build some more extra pyramids. That seems appropriate. Fuck it. Sorry, my young friend. You are so screwed. So we want to take the Duchy of Baghdad. That gives us the last 2 holy sites. And that means it's another 2 religions ticked off then, right? Erinet's pregnant with child. Good news. I think that's it. As I recall, Shia, what have we got? Just need a Najaf for that one. And then this one is just Baghdad. Holy shit, we can actually get a twofer going on today. That's great news. Okay, gonna wipe them both out at the same time. We got the Pale Tagelmust, which I think is a fancy type of hat, isn't it? Very nice. Thank you very much, my friend. Concubine's gone. She's pregnant. Thank you very much. I meant to say capital's done, and I said concubine's done, which wasn't exactly wrong in that scenario. Almost prophetic. Esteemed Black Hand Asmodeus of the Satanic Empire, I wish to forsake my old religion and leave mine to the rightful place among the civilized realms. Correct. Holy shit, this guy wants us to convert his realm? That is such good news. Send him a gift. Send my man a gift. He's all up for the demon worship. Absolutely you are, my friend. I appreciate it. I mean, how can you deny it when you've got this guy kicking around with his demon posse? You've got to kind of accept. There we are. Look at that. Satanic 5% moral authority. I've never done that before. Never converted a whole country before in CK2. 5% moral authority. Very nice. And that will add a lot to our... Let's take a look at the religion map mode then. A couple of provinces actually did convert, and it will take a little time to flip it all over. That means that we're most likely going to turn Catholicism back into a heresy in no time. What are we looking at? Oh, they're back to 100% again, you motherfuckers. God damn, they are a real pain in the ass. Them having taken the Byzantine Empire has really, really fucked us. Like, it's just unreal how much those guys flipping over to Catholicism have changed the political face of this. It's unreal. Okay, 47%. Let's get this one done as soon as possible. And then I guess we should probably go for Orthodox then as our next religion. Because I imagine we have a couple of the holy sites anyway. That will also not pose any threat like Catholicism have. So, might be the safest way to do it. Now, if we're not careful, though, if we make Sunny a heresy of Satanism, and then Satanism is a heresy of Catholicism, will that make Sunny a Catholic heresy? I don't know. We're going to break this game. We're going to break the game one war at a time. I've never, ever seen this before. I have no idea what it will do. I don't know if the game's prepared to handle it. But, well, this should be fairly interesting. Thank you very much, my friend. Oh, wait. That didn't work. Don't control Baghdad. What the fuck are you... Oh, my God. He's got the... Okay. Thank you. I appreciate the effort. Good attempt. Do need you to leave now, my friend. So, Chimera's come of age, and I think that was an incredibly appropriate name given a lot of things going on here. Hunchback, stutter, hair lip, frail. Oh, yikes. And who is she? Just some random kid there. No pure demon spawn or anything like that. Yeah, this is gone a little bit strange. I feel like the bloodline's going to start running very thin. We might need to introduce some more demons into the mix at some stage with the whole unholy impregnation thing at some stage. We're going to take some concubines from our prisoner stock we've got going on here. Unfortunately, they're all a bit shit. She's just completely average, so that would do. Got to keep them topped up, and then as more of our daughters come of age, we can put these ones aside, and then reintroduce the daughters back into the mix. You'll do whatever. She'll never see it coming. What else we got? Is that enough now? We fine? Nope. We can still take more. This is unreal. This is exactly why in the base game you can't have 20 concubines. They rarely let you have more than 3 at once, because this is just ridiculous. She's 42, but she is strong. Maybe not. Let's go to one of our vassal kings, see if they've got anything good to offer us. My friend, my distant relative and friend, nothing. How pointless. What about you? What have you got? Take concubine. This is the problem with everybody also being able to take... Fuck you. Oh, he's Catholic? Get out of here with that shit. Convert. We need to double check that as well, that our vassals are actually... are actually all remaining with our religion as well, that Catholicism isn't superseding us there too. Damn it. Okay. I'm going to have to find some people to take as concubines now. Good. The future there of this house. Thank you very much for converting. I'm going to double check that then, because I completely didn't take that into account. What up to those people? Oh, they're not a religion. Is that why we can't? Oh, because they're betrothed. What the? Get out of here with that shit. Break betrothal. You're my... I invited you to court for one reason. That's to be a concubine. Who else did we invite then? Oh, right. I didn't check whether or not they were unmarried. That's so dumb. Right. Break the betrothal there as well. There we go. That'll do. She's actually pretty decent. Fertile and fortune builder is obviously quite good for... Oh. Can't take her as concubine. That means we must be full. Yeah, okay. No more room at the end. Well done, team. Let's quickly make sure all these vassals are still staying in line. So I'm going to say not my religion, and then search realm for landed characters, and then I'm just going to go and make demands of them all, if you don't mind. Sort by rank. Oh, shit. There's quite a few I've missed out on here. Ecumenical Patriarch. Something tells me that we won't be able to convert him anytime soon. This guy won't convert. Zealous, maybe? Oh, because he's our vassal's vassal. Very annoying. This guy will, though. There you go. You are more than welcome to join us. This guy will hopefully also convert. I don't think any are going to say no, bearing in mind our power that we've got going on right now. He won't. He's zealous, so you can get fucked. Oh, or not. I was going to say, we'll tainted touch him, but I guess not. What about his heir? You'll convert, right? We can't ask him to convert because he's not actually our vassal. That guy's irrelevant. Well, that's a bit frustrating that we've still got so many strong like Catholic strongholds kicking around in the Empire as well. Fuck me, this scroll bar drives me nuts. Just gonna double check some of the others. I feel like I spent a whole episode doing this once, didn't I? There shouldn't be too many. I'm not gonna bother around mares or anything like that. Okay, I think, oh shit. Hey, there we are, Blessings of Mammon. We've got them all. Very nice. Okay, I think the Basilius has got to be next to go then. I think we've absolutely got to crush those guys next, because the whole Catholicism thing is a massive, massive pain in the ass right now. They are really ruining what was planned for the end of this, just because they managed to convert the Byzantine Empire, and they've obviously spread across the map massively. So, gotta shut them down. I was kind of hoping the Mongols would do more damage, but they really, really didn't. Without further ado, then let's get to denouncing. So we're going to take out Sonny first, just because I feel like it. In a vulgar display of power, the Satanic Emperor assumed control of the most sacred sites of the Sunny Caliphate through a series of unholy black crusades. Many devout adherents of the Caliphate have felt a myriad of effects ranging from when he believed to sickness to demon death. Though the Caliph claims to be organized a reconquest of lost lands, in truth, many followers accepted the inevitable and turned their back on their once leader. Another falls. Goodbye. Thank you very much. And then finally, we will also take out Shia as well. With this, the two caliphates are no more. Both the Sunni and Shia caliphs now having fallen to the Black Crusade of the Satanic Empire. There we go. Shia religion becomes a heresy. Shia caliphate is forfeit, and whatever that means is also forfeit. Excellent. Just Orthodoxy and Judaism left to go. So that means they are... Well, what does that happen now? Oh, no. It's gone so meta. Shit, so Sonny has taken on the Catholic symbol, even though it's a heresy of our religion, which in turn is a heresy of... Wait, are we no longer the heresy of Catholicism? Oh no, what's happened here? This is very confusing. They've... I feel like we might have broken the game a little bit here. So can you only have one heresy at once? No, you almost certainly can't, can you? Maybe it's because you can't have... That would make a lot of sense that you can't have Catholicism being a heresy and also Sunni and Shia when they're separate religious groups like that. Interesting. So we've kind of broken the game a little bit here then. So Catholicism is just a regular religion again. This one is obviously satanic. Then for some reason, Sunni and Shia have taken on the... Oh, because of course a heresy of Satanism would of course probably be the regular cross, seeing as that one is inverted. Makes a lot of sense. I feel like I should change the symbol of the religion, because that seems to be a lot of... That's definitely going to cause a lot of confusion if the heretics have the same symbol as another religion entirely. But hey, well done team, we'll open Pandora's box to celebrate. Why do I keep doing this? It's always so terrible. Quick, check on everything. Random domain effects. Boring as hell. Mass sacrifice for the fun of it. We don't want to lower vassal opinion, really, if we can avoid it. Execution, tyranny. Abroad is fine. Kill them all. Music to my ears. It's a real shame we can't do a great invasion or something like that against the Byzantine Empire, because they're just so... There's so many fucking duchies. They've just like weird little random provinces as well, which we'd have to launch a whole goddamn holy war on. Anyway, what should we go for next then? We are looking at Tripoli, I guess. That would make the most sense. Get Antioch back. We do need that one, I think. That counts one of the Orthodoxy holy sites, doesn't it? What do we need? Antioch, Alexandria, which we need to still take the temple away from the Aztecs. Doesn't really make a huge amount of sense. And then Ephesus as well. This should be okay. This should be a pretty decent war. So that's Tortosa, Tripoli. Oh, wait, Antioch is the next province over. That, funnily enough, is the Duchy of Antioch. We should be able to win this, even with just these, I say these small retinues. 100,000 men. Yeah, 100,060 men should be enough to win this in hindsight. Oh, this is very confusing. The blood of Harun al-Rashid ibn al-Mahdi Abbasid flows through my veins since the days he walked the earth. We have abandoned our old sunny ways, though I do see merit in the way that he does technically throw... the heresy system, I will admit, is not really working very well at all. Okay, might need to go back to the drawing board with that one, Chief. Anyway, he does technically flow through our veins, bearing in mind that we devoured his descendant. So, our guy's feeling... Our guy's feeling a bit bad because he's, Allah is apparently speaking directly through our blood of a man that we've eaten. No, we're alright. The old ways belong in the past, yeah. We'll do something about that. I feel like I need to redo the heresy system. I was kind of hoping it would work a little bit better than this. Bearing in mind, our moral authority is massive, their moral authority is massive. It's literally just province count is the problem. So because there are so many more provinces that follow Sunni, Shia, whatever, or Sunni in this example, obviously Catholic, earlier as well. Oh, they splintered the Chinese one. Holy shit, they actually did splinter it. Oh my god, Burgundy is massive, though. Wow. But yeah, it's just because the sheer amount of provinces they control, despite the fact that we have all the power, both religiously and in terms of troop count, and obviously this shit, that you know, it just makes no difference. Unfortunately, just because he has a few extra cities in the middle of the fucking nowhere, that's enough. Unreal. This is a silly mechanic. I'm going to change the heresy system to some extent, as in the heresy system I've added with this, and we'll see if we can find a better way. Maybe just massive moral authority negatives would have made more sense than this, but I honestly just wanted to try out. Want to see what would happen if we made all of the... God damn, that was an easy war. What would happen if we made all of the religions heresies? Turns out, game doesn't like it. Who'd have thunk? I thought of a better system. I've actually thought of a better system, but I'll speak about that a little more tomorrow. Yeah, this is fantastic. Great progress today. Well done, team. We've done what I thought we wouldn't be able to, and we've destroyed 2 of those other religions in one episode. I was expecting that to be many assassinations and holy wars and whatever else. Orthodox shouldn't take too long. We've now got a border with Antioch. Obviously, Alexandria we can kind of tick off. Then it's just Ephesus or Ephesus, which is somewhere. I actually don't know. And then Judaism, which is Dhofar and Hamadan, both of which we're kind of on our way to get. We might be able to get that in the next holy war. Where was it? Somewhere around here? There it is. Oh, shit. It's going to be 2 holy wars no matter what, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going to have to holy war for the rest of Baghdad and then go up through Kurdistan. What? Oh, no. Oh, shit. That's not... I was going to say this is the Mongol Empire, but they're really not. He's just got 1.5 million gold. What the fuck? Okay. Well, this one shouldn't take too long to get as well. Obviously, that's 1 more holy war, and chances are we're no longer at truce. We are. Okay, 8 more years. We'll have it killed off or something, but tomorrow might be one of, if not the final episode of our glorious satanic boy. There's still one other big end game goal. I'm not going to spoil, but it's not quite as easy as just, you know, grabbing some holy sites and saying, hey, look at me, I'm in charge now. Not quite that easy. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. Let's give a shout out to the patrons, without which this series would not be possible. We wouldn't have time to fiddle with it and break CK2 in the way that we have today. Thank you to Alchemia, Anthony Gaulia, CK2, Atmos, Average Gamer 419, Bacon Kitten, Ben Hofflin, Chesty, Croesus, Donald, Dylan of Gondolin, Fakuna Vasquez, Frederick, Gogolus, Tariq, Harry McGowan, Iguana Squad, James Shea, Jonah Waters, Justin Wallace, Kaden Carter, Michael Mullen, Muskratful, Norstrus, Necrophil, Pelvis Presley, Rodin, Scott, Skaz, Smeg Mustaine, Somnus, Shay, T-Bag Cruz, Tyler Kendall, Tyler McClime, Vacuous Backers, Varagon, William Green, and Zazzy7011 for their support at the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you guys all for your support over there. And a thank you as well to Uwu Daddy, Astro, Adam Person, Andrew Walsh, Andrew Wilson, Anchor, Attila, Austin Taylor, Betimus Max, Better Valerian, Black Double H, Blood for the Blood God, Boyne Gunn, Chris, Corgi Circus, David Van Diepen, Daniel Pete, Don, 2217, Emerald Beam, Foosh, Gabriel Van Ders, Gaz, Genji Circle, Gothamo, Grey, Haji Dumar, I Am Sagataire, Icy the Great, Jackson P, Jay Lara, Jacob Wolfie, Jason Sushu, Jose, Jeebus Crust, Joran De Vries, Jessica Smith, Job's Lucky Sister, Jilly Vondel, Joseph Beer, Justin Plot, Justin Rules, Justin Walters, Llewellyn Thomas, Luke Wallace, Manuel Bosic, Mustolp, Monty, Mosi Sampson, My Name Isn't Dio, Nathan Flores, Nathaniel Lindberg, Nick, Noah Gallimore, Organised Confusion, Pansamu, Pantherpearl, Peyton Dennisar, Russian Oligarch Billionaire, Brian Hooper, Sam Keir, Shardul, Shari, Smirtworm, Smooth Octopus, Socrates, Supernanny089, Sweet Sea, Talar, Voodoo Mumbo, Void Prince Kibo, Will Wade, Wilson F, Wolfie, Yellow4, Yorkus, Zach, Zetlock, and Zico2. See you guys all tomorrow for what might be the finale